Switching
Mhm.
gears. Rest in peace, brother
Mhm.
Takeoff. Everybody knows Takeoff the Migos died a little while
Mhm.
ago. And there was this beef between Quavo and Offset for whatever reason. Don't know, don't care. That's a family feud. That's between them. They damn near like brothers. They family. They've been around each other since knee high to a grasshopper.
Mhm.
But recently we had the BET Awards a couple weeks back.
Mhm.
And as ratchet as it was,
Yeah, it was very ratchet.
there was a couple of highlights from the show, and part of that was the Migos reuniting. And
Mhm.
I am happy that these brothers got back together because people gonna speculate.
True.
People gonna talk shit. People been talking shit on Jamie Foxx for months, and this man been sick and been fighting for his life. And y'all been talking, oh, is he clone? Is he this? Is he that? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Y'all always trying to interject your thoughts and your feelings. And my thing is, we don't know why
Yeah.
Offset and Quavo had a falling out, but they had a falling out.
I'm glad they worked it out.
But we seen them at the funeral, at the burial of Takeoff. They was there together. Didn't
Mhm.
look the most comfortable, but they got the call. Hey, would you like to perform at the BET Award? So both of them niggas was like, yeah. So at some point between the funeral and the BET Awards, these brothers sat down and hashed out their beef to the point where, if I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
Quavo said they only had like 24 hours to plan a show. I think it was like 24 hours to plan a show. Like they literally just told him, like, hey, you want to perform at the BET Awards? Okay, you got 8 minutes. Come up,
Mhm.
click.
Mhm.
But apparently that's the way they do for these award shows. I've heard that before. I heard like they don't call you like months in advance, like, hey, Rebecca, this is Dave reaching out from the BET Award.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah, so on July the 15th, we're gonna have the BET Awards. We wanted you to perform for about 10 minutes. Can we schedule you in for a performance? No, them niggas just call you a hello, Rebecca. Yeah, you want to perform at the BET Awards? Okay, it's tomorrow. Click.
That's insane.
But yeah, man, brother Takeoff passed away. Quavo,
Yeah.
Offset came together, performed, did a little tribute because they had the spotlight came down, and they was hitting their little jigs, and they was doing it for Takeoff. But man, even I think it was Offset, man. Dude said he felt so relieved. Man, homeboy said he felt like a weight had lifted off of his soul because him and his brother
Mhm.
worked out. Even though they're not brothers, but
They
they
were
were around
brothers.
each other for so long, they damn near like family. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm telling people. I'm like, yo, they family. They'll get back together when they're ready.
Mhm.
They ready to sit down and hash out whatever it is. They gonna realize that whatever it is they was beefing about is not more important than us living life and coming back together. So they came back together for the Takeoff, man. I'm so happy for these brothers. It did not end in bloodshed, violence. They didn't put their issues all out online. They didn't even,
Which is
oh, let's
good.
have a podcast and discuss our
Yep.
issues. They did it behind closed doors. Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. Hug it out,
Mm.
dap it up. All right, nigga, let's go out here and do it for tape.
Yeah.
That's all I got, G. I'm happy, bro. That's some grown man
I
shit.
am too.
That's grown man shit, nigga. Whatever happened, nigga, I'm sorry. You sorry, bro. Look, man, I miss you, cause family gonna fall out. I done fell out with my brother. I done fell out with my dad. I done fell out with my mom. Shit, I even fell out with your ass a time or two. Remember when the whole Percy and I was
Mhm.
like, Don't do it, nigga. That's 5 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't speak to you for like 3 years. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you your space, and whatever happens, happens. But we Gucci though. We a buck. I fell out with a lot of people, but we eventually come back together. And I'm just glad they came back together, man. They did it. And I think that they could be an example. Because of course the Migos, you can say the Migos are veterans now. They older, they got kids, your
Yeah.
kids play with my kids. We all like family. Like, man, life is too short to be steady beefing and be mad about stuff. Now, granted, if somebody like legitimately crossed you, like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
that's unforgivable type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I don't know what they was beefing about. There's been so many rumors about what it is that they were beefing about, but still, that shit is squashed. That weight, because it's a weight that comes with like, damn, man, I really want to talk to my brother. I really want to call Rebecca and get some shit off my chest, but I can't because we not on good terms right now. Someone who you used to lean on.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who was like, yo, Rock, you can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning. They gonna answer like, yo, nigga, what's up? What's wrong? Man, I'm thinking about committing suicide. Nigga, don't do that, bro. You know we got you. Woo, woo, woo. You got so much to live for, nigga. I'm talking about a friend that's gonna talk you off the ledge and shit. Nigga, you got
Yeah.
so much to live for, man. You got a wife, you got kids, man. You got your whole life ahead of you, bro. I love you,
Mm-hmm.
G. Just
Yeah.
even people who might not even necessarily be within your immediate circumference, but someone who you've known for quite some time and y'all have always been cool, like a good brother. His name is Bruce. I've been knowing Bruce since probably, I want to say, probably like grade school, junior high. We grew up in the same neighborhood. Well, Bruce actually put money in my pocket, like he's managing a school. So what had initially turned out to be just a floor job to scrub and
Mm-hmm.
wax the floors turned out to now I'm contracted to cut the grass on the premises. Now that's something that he doesn't have to have his crew to do, and they can focus on something else. And it's actually saving him money
Mm-hmm.
for the school or whatever. But I was talking to my bro the other day, just trying to make sure that we was on for this past weekend. It ended up getting pushed back a couple of days because of certain things and stuff that he was dealing with the school, and you know how it is when you managing property, especially commercial property,
Yeah.
and trying to get things together and trying to make sure everything's good, and school's getting ready to start back within the next month. My brother's stressing. He
Mm-hmm.
working 16 hours a day. I was telling him, I was like, man, you know what, a power steering pump, but it is what it is. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, look, bro, like I don't know if it's any consolation to you, but like, man, like I have the utmost faith in you, bro. Like I know that you could do this. Like, yeah, I know you tired, man. I know it's super stressful trying to get everything done, but like, bro, believe me when I tell you, I know that you could do it, bro. I got mad faith in you. And I generally mean that. I don't say shit that I don't mean. And homeboy, like, man, he like, Dave, man, you just don't know how much I appreciate that, man. Like, you just don't know how much that means to me. And me and Bruce, I can't say me and Bruce have ever really kicked it for real, but we've always known each other.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know his moms. I've met his sister. We grew up together. He put money in my pocket, but the fact that I told him, like, bro, I know you can do it, G. I got faith in you. Like, I believe in you. Man, I didn't even realize how much that would mean to the dude. I'm just basically like speaking, like, yo, I know you can do it. Man, you don't know how much that means.
Everybody needs somebody to speak life into them. Um, you probably made that man's year. Like, it's just sad. I feel bad for men. Um, because don't nobody really, it's almost like giving men encouragement is like something you don't do. So for the Migos, I'm glad, you know, Quavo and Offset, I'm glad they were able to work all that out. And I'm glad that they were able to have whatever conversation they had to be able to squash the beef off the internet streets. You know what I mean? Like, I like when brothers come together and not only just be able to check each other, but to also love on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just offer words of encouragement or whatever they feel like their brother may need at the time. I think it's an awesome thing because it's something that's so rare. It's almost like in this day and age, in this society, it's almost like women got to focus on love me, adore me, give me adoration, give me appreciation. And it's almost like it's taboo for the men. Like, oh, the men don't need none of that. They can just go to work and come home. As long as they got something to eat, they cool. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense.
I understand. I understand completely. I agree with you.